Welcome to Indie Music Live, episode 194, everybody. We had a little break. We almost lost a producer last week. If anybody noticed, we weren't around last week, and Rob was like almost dying. So it's good to have him back. It's weird these days with, I've been in the social media world for a long time now, 10 years, which is a long time for that. Meeting people and connecting with people and stuff like that. And it still freaks me out when somebody goes missing because I have no way to get a hold of them other than just messaging them or texting them or calling them. I can't just go over to their house because generally they're really far away. So, Rob, good to have you back, dude. Don't ever do that again. Anyway, we also have Mr. SWATS here from the GameBreax duo hanging out with us. How you doing, sir?
Doing great. Good to see you guys.
Yeah, man. I'm glad to have you as a panel guest this year. Glad you to come and hang out with us again.
My pleasure.
So annoying and ugly, really, frankly. But, hey, how's it going, my friend?
Man, it's going well.
Yeah.
Dave, what's up with you, dude?
Not much, man. A nice little break there. But, dude, speaking of what you were saying in the intro, man, I'm still reeling over Kobe Bryant, man. Like, that really knocked me on my ass. Like, he such an inspiring figure in the world, and just seeing the reaction, just not just in sports shows, but in, other types of media shows, just everyone in tears. Like, he really kind of inspired and touched a lot of people all over the globe. He had so much more to do on this planet, man. I was like really looking forward to all the things he was going to do. He won the Academy Award after he retired. It's like, that was tough.
Just goes to show that any of us can leave anytime.
Yeah,
man. Which is weird. So anyway, that's a great way to start the show, Dave. Thanks for that. Rob, do you have the stuff set up so I can run through the tunes real quick? All right, cool. I don't know who's first. Just put the picture up. So Saffron Hearts. These guys are really cool. We're gonna check them out first. It's they're from Moscow, or I think. No, is it Moscow? They're definitely from Russia. I don't remember what town. I don't know Russia very well. And we also have Kendall Rucks here as a featured artist. We're going to be talking to her in just a few minutes out of LA. And then finishing up the show, we'll have past featured artist Dave Molter grace us with his new single that he's been pushing, Foolish Heart. I don't know. Did we play this when he was a featured artist? What the hell is my...
No, we haven't played this one, dude. Not yet.
Sorry, my cat's driving me crazy. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started with Saffron Hearts. You can check out the review on the website right here, Indie Music Live, episode 194. We'll be right back.
Every day
Russian reggae. You know, it's really hard to. It's just hard to believe that they're from Russia. But I checked, and yeah, they're from Russia. Not much on them on the internet, but they did submit to have a review on the website, and it's on there now. Kick-ass stuff, man. They're awesome. We've actually had bands from Russia on the, played their music before. Crimson Brooks was one of them, I believe.
It's like
And
Swedish Country.
A lot of
Remember
good
that guy?
alternative rock. Sorry, Dave. Go ahead.
It's like Swedish Country. Remember that artist?
Mm-hmm. T.J. Leonard. Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry, man.
So,
go ahead.
Oh no,
All
Rite of Passage, SWATS. This is your first
SWATS
time on the show as a panel guest. So
Yeah.
this is sort of up your alley, right?
Yeah, for sure. It just sounded like they were having a whole bunch of fun. You know, they've got that whole island vibe. And I felt like their voices worked really well together. They were not too complex, very clean. And it was just kind of cool to feel that carefree kind of vibe. And I definitely dig that. You know, I'm all about that.
Cool, man.
Dave, you played a lot of reggae in your day, right?
Yeah. I love reggae. I love the island flavor all the time. But very nice mix. This is a nice groove.
Mm-hmm.
Really, all the music tonight is like, stellar mix and everything. Nice beat, nice rhythm section. I have some issues with the vocals here, man. Like a few things. First of all, I think they're too dry. Especially the female. It's just it sounds like there's no effect on it. And when you have this like warmth going on with the instrumentation and the mix and everything, there's effects and a touch of reverb and everything else, and then you bring in a vocals and it's like totally dry. It kind of stands out, at least to me. Most people probably won't notice that. But the other thing is in the choruses, I think they're both just kind of like, they're just singing and they're not really conscious of the harmony all the time. They're just kind of speaking their parts, and sometimes it wavers a little just in terms of like what harmony they're actually singing. I think they're just kind of almost like singing with not holding out the notes and everything, and it's kind of strange a few times in the chorus, but yeah, I just had to mention that. I don't know.
Maybe you should write them a letter and see what they think about that.
Well, I mean, for starters, yeah, definitely take another look at the effects on the vocals. I mean, that's the main thing. Just throw a touch of reverb in there. I think overall the song would sound much better.
Cool. So Saffron Hearts right here, right now. No, the song's right here. And it was right now on Indie Music Live, episode 194. This is where we bring in our feature artist of the week. We're pushing. What have I been calling it? We're on the grind to 200, or the churn to 200, and 194. Here we are. Okay, that was just pausing for Rob to set up the shot. So Kendall Rucks, how you doing? Nice to meet you. You're in LA this evening.
Yes, I am.
Yes, you are. Why don't you tell us a little bit about yourself? Who are you and why are you here?
Oh my goodness, who am I? I'm finding that out every day. I'm a singer. I'm based in LA. My band is in LA. We do music out here. I've been recording music with my band for about 2 years. Recording music in general since I was like 16. And so yeah, just basically it.
Cool. So you have a band. Like, is that the name of your band? Is Kendall Rucks, or you're Kendall Rucks, right?
Yeah. So it's Kendall Rucks, and then my band is the Zodiac Mafia.
Oh, cool.
Wow. Yeah.
Wow.
With it.
Very cool. Okay, cool. So tell us just a brief little bit about Skin the Sun. We'll get a little deeper with it with Dave here after the snippet. So Skin the Sun. What's up with this song?
So Skin the Sun is a song I've had in the pocket for a while. I wrote it a couple years back and recorded it actually a couple years back as well, but I've just sort of kept on to it. It's super meaningful to me. It's just kind of like the question of what would you do for love, or how far would you go for love? And I'd Skin the Sun. So.
Sweet. So let's check out Skin the Sun on Indie Music Live, episode 194. We'll come back and get deeper with Dave.
Yep.
close your eyes, boy, I ride just fine. Dwelling in the bliss amongst the bitterness. My occupation in life is a naive optimist. I could scan the sun to shed a little light and love if that's what you need. Might get burned to death, but I had no regrets, baby. And I can't pretend I don't know of your sins. If I could scan the sun, we would be so happy. A phoenix heroes, I supplied the black sky for your presence to arrive. And I created life from thin air. I made a love from nothing there. On my own savior, I could scan the sun to shed a little light and love if that's what you need. Might get
Sultry is the word. That's the magic word. Like when I started listening to this, I'm like, man, that is a sultry sound right there. And I go to the website and even in your bio, whoever wrote it said sultry a couple times. I'm glad we're on the same page with the sultriness. More so than Fiona Apple, and I think comparable to Shirley Manson and Garbage in terms of raw sexiness.
Ooh, thank
What? What? You don't feel it, or what are you talking about?
No, I love Garbage, so I'm like,
Absolutely. I mean, in terms of the sound, I mean, Garbage, Butch Vig producer, it's, obviously a little more driving rock with a lot of their songs. So I'd definitely say it's more similar to Fiona Apple, which, man, what has she been up to lately, by the way? She made a big bang in the scene for a while.
I don't know, but I miss her so much. I know that she sometimes shows up at the Largo down in Hollywood, and I'm just
I'll
like,
text her real quick.
trying to see her one night. Just
Oh, you
like-
haven't met her yet?
No, I have not.
Oh, you got to get your music to her, and I think that would change.
Oh my God. She's
Absolutely, yeah. We gotta pull some strings and somehow get this song to her.
Right.
That would be cool. So, other than the female lead, so Fiona Apple, who else you mentioned? Lana Del Rey, Cat Power. Other than that, just in terms of the formulation of your sound, what are some other bands that were influential in kind of putting that together for you?
I would say I'm classic. I'm a huge Nirvana fan. Like growing up,
Yeah.
obscure Nirvana, like getting into that stuff had a huge just like impact on me. And then going into Soundgarden, and then I had a huge right now actually I'm in a big Cramps phase. I've been listening to the Cramps like nonstop lately, and just in a kind of grungy like punk phase right now. But when I wrote Skin the Sun, I was really inspired because Skin the Sun is like, it's a reference to the Nirvana song Dumb. And where he's like, skin the sun, fall asleep, da 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 da. And I just heard that one line. I'm like, oh my God. It gave me like endless amount of inspiration. And so I was in a big Nirvana phase when I wrote that song. So
you're the other line in your bio, it's like you call it dream pop. I haven't heard that phrase in a while. I mean, I feel like it fits. It's just kind of like this.
It's hard to define the sound. I'm trying to just like come up with something. Like it's hard to put a pinpoint.
Yeah, I mean, I always heard like jazz fusion with Fiona Apple.
Yeah,
just because there's definitely some jazz elements going on and some swing and maybe a touch of blues, sprinkle in some rock. Yeah, I guess pop is just. They use the word pop with Fiona Apple just because she sold so many albums.
Yeah, she was so popular. Pop
Yeah.
is kind of like this broad umbrella. I don't mind being in like that pop umbrella at all, you know.
Cool.
There's, yeah, sure.
All right, so you are mainly touring on the West Coast right now, which is just kind of up and down California. You said you were thinking of branching off to maybe Southwest and beyond. Is that what you're planning?
I'm really wanting to hit like Seattle and Portland and Arizona, Phoenix. Like I'm really wanting to hit some of those places this summer. But
Cool.
before then, we have Okeechobee Fest in Florida. So I'm going to be back on the East, back home,
Nice.
or I'm back on the West. So that's in March, which I'm super excited about.
Hey, shout out your producer and your engineer because they did a hell of a job.
For sure. Oh my God. Okay. So my producer on Skin the Sun, it's both Brian Thibberts and Mike Krampus. So they really did everything, all the mixing, engineering, both of them.
Cool.
So yeah, they're the best. They're super
Awesome. All right. So are you guys? Are you gonna go for it? Like, is everyone in the band? Is this your full time thing? Or you're just kind of something on the side?
This is like do or die. It's like we're all in it. We're rehearsing our asses off. We're gonna get like the show so tight. The songs sound amazing, and I'm ready for this next year. It's like got music rolling out. Coming, I have a release on February 27th, another single, Bloom, coming out. After that, I have a single lined up after that, and videos and content. So this year is like, woo!
Well, make sure you keep sending it to us so we can share it out there. Okay. All right. So where social media? Where are you most active?
I'm probably most active on Instagram. I'm just about every day there. It's Kendall.Rucks. Because actually, I had Kendall Rucks just with no dot, but then I forgot the email I used for it. So now it's just like sitting there. So it's Kendall.Rucks.
All right. Hey, Tedeschi Trucks Band. Have you heard them?
No.
Oh, you got to check them out. The female singer, just more of the blues style, because he's that lead guitarist says he's one of the best in the world. He's a slide player. Derek Trucks reminded me just because your names, but it actually has some similarities in sound. Look them up. Tedeschi Trucks Band. She's got some sultriness going on too.
Totally. So. I'll write that down.
All right, we're gonna move on. Kendall, it's awesome to have you here.
Awesome.
And
you guys are
we'll be keeping an eye out for you. Rob, if you're ready to rock, I think we're gonna play "Foolish Heart" by Dave Molter. Let's do this right there. Right there.
Trying to make you love me. I've been trying oh so long, but you're still up there so high above me. I must be doing something wrong. But my foolish heart must know something I don't know. Could I get a little smile? Or would you view me with apprehension? Sometimes I feel like I'm on trial, but my foolish heart must know something I don't know. 'Cause my foolish heart just refuses to let go, won't let go. Ain't no need for you to run and hide. I've said all of this before.
"Foolish Heart" by Dave Molter. Great tune right here. Dave Molter, nice one, man. I was really digging this one. I think his voice sounds awesome. You know, I mean, he's like youthful. He's an older guy, but he really has a youthful delivery in there. And It's just got like a classic sound to it. You know, maybe, I mean, your elements going back to like the 70s, you know, like the Eagles. I was thinking of the Eagles here, and I know there's another vocalist, Kansas, but there's some other band. I could not place it of what his voice kind of sounds like here, but great mix,
Bruce,
great composition. Yeah, go ahead.
Sorry, Bruce Hornsby a lot.
There you go. Yeah.
Yeah, okay. That was the one that I was gonna like. I was thinking Kansas, Toto, Bruce Hornsby, you know, and he's hugely influenced by the Beatles, so that's where the good songwriting in general comes in. But yeah, good stuff. Great tune. Love this guy.
Really
SWATS,
fun.
Yeah. What do you think?
Really fun. I mean, it's feel good music. You know, you listen to that and you just smile and just nod your head or whatnot. Great harmonies, great chords. For me, the instrumentals along with the harmonies, a lot of that kind of reminded me of like an older, more mature Pat McGee band. Just kind of the notes that were chosen, and I really enjoyed just listening to it, man. The chorus was super cool. Really like this one.
Yeah, he's been in I believe the Pittsburgh music scene for quite a few years. So he's got there's a lot of good musicians down there, I know, and we just reviewed one of them. I forget it. John Vento, I think is his name, on the website recently. We'll be playing his music in the near future. So SWATS, before we go, why don't you update us on what's going on with you, Mama?
Oh my goodness, 2020. Wow, it's been quite a year, man. Me and Omega Sparks have been doing quite a few things.
I noticed.
Prepped up a lot of stuff. Prepped up a lot of stuff for this year. If you guys have heard of the YouTube show called Death Battle, we just wrote for their season opener. It was Miles Morales, Spider-Man versus Static of DC. I represented Miles Morales, and he was Static in the rap battle. So the actual show in 2 days got over 1 million views. The song's out on Spotify now, doing very, very well. And I think it hit like number 132 in Europe somewhere. It was insane. So very cool to see that kind of music topping charts on iTunes, etc. But yeah, a lot of great stuff. I have my album coming out. You guys know that I released a lot of singles last year from February on throughout the rest of the year. Again, it's single focus, so did a lot of that. But finally releasing the album on the 28th of this month. So Reclamation is coming your way, fellas.
Sweet. Yeah, I mean, that's part of other than, you know, you're a cool dude and I like having you on the show. That's one of the reasons I want to have you a couple times this year is you guys are busy, man. So you're always going to have something going. Of course, we'll play your music at some point on the show, you know, when you come on. That's always the intention. It didn't happen this time, but whatever. So everyone go check it out. But cool. So where can everybody find you on social media, my friend? Before we
I'm mainly on Instagram, SWATS_GBX. Facebook, you can find me. Getting started back up on Twitter as well. Again, SWATS_GBX. And let's have a good time, man. A lot of great, cool things coming out this year, and I'm just here to have a blast. So let's do it.
Careful what you say on that Twitter thing, man. Don't want to get you canceled or anything.
I know,
Dave,
right?
any final words tonight?
No, man, I was just thinking it's like the golden episode, number 200. What should we do for the 200th? Should we have like a famous guest or something?
What?
Maybe get like a former president on the show. I don't know. We got to do something, man.
Well, any ideas? I'm open for it. We got a little bit of time. So
all right.
Any ideas, let us know. Also, some people talking. Okay, cool.
Yeah, what do you guys want to see? Leave a comment. What do you want to see in our 200th episode? We'll try and pull it off.
All right. So Rob looks like a heroin addict now, but he lost some weight because he had the flu for 2 weeks. So it's good to have him back. That's why we missed last week, and really, really good to have Rob back. He really scared the shit out of me, to be honest. I was worried about him. So Hixvideo, Hixvideo, if you need professional live streaming production. And we'll be back next week with episode 195. We'll see you then. Have a great week.
Hey, one more thing. Hey, Rob, what's the best place to find you, man? What if people want to reach out? Is it LinkedIn? No?
Nowhere.
Just Facebook? All right.
Facebook or YouTube, he said. Because he nodded and said no. So, okay. That makes sense. All right. Thanks, Dave. Peace.
Yep. Hey, one more thing.